The wall. It is more than just a word. It is a battle.
President Trump, of course, wants a border wall. Not getting it, a big reason why the government shut down for a month and may shut down again soon.
But is the president's view for a wall the same as Border Patrol agents who see migrants go up and over and under barriers?
ABC 15's Sonu Wasu went to Yuma for a reality check.
We are about 50 miles southeast of Yuma, a remote desert area which has become a hotbed for illegal immigration here in Arizona. Border Patrol agents tell me about 2,000 illegal immigrants caught right here in this area in the last month.
It's an area in recent weeks that we've seen several large groups cross.
An area with a looming wall 16 feet tall, but this border barrier alone virtually useless when it comes to keeping illegal immigrants from crossing into America. Just even from January 1st to today, how many people have you guys apprehended here in the Yuma sector alone?
What I can tell you is the numbers. What we normally catch is between 100 and 200 daily, and it's not uncommon to have over 1,000 in a week.
An unbelievable number of migrants crawling under, climbing over, and cutting through the border wall. Agents say these migrants are willing to risk life, limb, even dignity just to get here.
We've heard stories from females that have been violated and raped in some instances during their travels by both the smugglers and other individuals that they were traveling with.
The desperation and determination of those who want to live in America, no match for just a physical barrier. These agents say they need more.
What we want is a wall system. So with that comes technology. It's just not a physical barrier.
Agents want a smart wall with ground sensors and cameras, but they also want height.
Adding 10 more feet is definitely a deterrence factor.
A wall that not only goes up, but also goes deep down into the ground. How deep would you like to see it?
As deep as they can make it.
Agents say while they're focused on doing their job, it's hard to ignore the desperation, the suffering, and the injuries they see when migrants jump off this border wall, especially when they are children.
We actually had a 14-year-old girl fall off of the border wall down near San Luis, and she actually broke multiple vertebrae in her back, and she had to be life-flighted to Phoenix. And then we just recently had a 3-year-old girl fall off of the border wall.
Thousands of miles away from the politics of Washington, D.C., this is the reality for agents patrolling the Arizona border.
As Border Patrol agents, we have to make sure that we are being very humane and understanding what these people could be going through.
Border Patrol agents say they hope a smart wall system would push migrants to turn themselves in at the ports of entry, something migrants have been hesitant to do, especially after the president announced a new policy directing agents to send migrants back to Mexico to seek asylum. It's already happening in San Diego, but here in Yuma, is that happening?
Actually, I'm not aware of that comment, and I'll leave the president's comments to himself.
So basically, you've not been given a directive to send them back to Mexico?
No, ma'am. I have not heard of that.
Right now, agents say it's business as usual. Most migrants are interviewed, handed court dates ordering them to see an immigration judge, then released into the community. In Yuma County, Sonu Wasu, ABC 15, Arizona.
Yuma Border Patrol agents say medical bills for injured and sick migrants taken into custody added up to almost $700,000 just last year alone.